Hey, what's up everyone? This is Raphael of P Cubed, and it's been a little while since we've talked about the general state of affairs on the channel. In fact, it's been a little more than a year since we've done something like this, so I figured I might as well give you all a quick update and overview of what the channel is going to be like going forward, just to clear the air about any expectations or anything like that. So if you've been paying attention to your sub feed as of late, you've probably noticed that the channel has overall been pretty singular in tone. We've been uploading a lot of Resident Roleplay, and that has pretty much been our regular content, as well as some other role-playing game one-shots here and there. But over this last story arc break, we managed to put out a bit of a variety of content. I even got to do another Perception, which we haven't done in a good long while. But to reiterate, Resident Roleplay is still, while we do enjoy running that, and it is, now that we've established our formula, easy to create as regular content, it's by no means supposed to be the only thing we're committing to on this channel. However, for the time being, it has kind of become sort of our regular go-to show for that aforementioned reason. Now, in regards to everything else, you may recall a while back we were working on some Minecraft Machinima projects. Now, those have kind of fallen by the wayside. I know we teased one of them a while back that we started work on, but that one in particular I would still like to finish if I could get around to it. We just got pretty much one part to cast. A lot of the voiceover actually got done for it. But yeah, that one I would still like to finish. But Minecraft Machinima Shorts as a whole is kind of something that we've decided not to pursue. However, there is still a lot of original content that we would like to produce for this channel. For example, many of you may recall or might be here from the Deneth Chronicle. That was the big web series we produced a couple of years back. So sort of our ambition with P Cubed is to create a wide variety of original narrative-heavy content. And that's what I kind of like about Resident Roleplay, is it kind of scratches that original narrative itch. Although, you know, with the understanding that's also a bit of a Resident Evil fan fiction, but you get what I mean. And Edenith was definitely, I think, very much for us creatively one of the most fulfilling things we've ever done. And that is the sort of content we would like to produce more of. So with that being said, here is the official position that Lauren and I are kind of at right now. So basically, we have felt that we've sort of plateaued in regards to the skill and experience that we can acquire with the resources that we currently have. Obviously, Edenith was, dare I say, overly ambitious. It's a miracle that it even managed to come together, given that we were working with a micro budget, in the sense that we, produced that pretty much entirely for free. But with that being said, it's become a little bit unsustainable to rely on that method. And in order for us to keep progressing and keep making bigger and better content, the only way we can go up from here is with a little bit higher production value. And that's the sort of thing about filmmaking, is that it's one of the few kind of artistic mediums in which resources and, monetary budget and things like that do place a pretty hard limit on what you're capable of doing. And we've gotten away with quite a lot just working for free. But the problem is, I say free, but the YouTube channel doesn't really make anything. Twitch channel does bring in some supplemental stuff very infrequently. The majority of funds we've been able to make in this line of work have really been from freelance work, but that being said, it's certainly not enough to be sustainable and to continuously improve our production value in the way that we would like. And so we came to a point where we realized, we could continue doing this and at the same level that we've been doing it, or we could sacrifice a bit of our focus on the channel and on our productions and on our work, basically, in order to generate and store up funds for bigger and better projects. Many of you in our community have probably heard through the Discord or Twitter or some other source that, by the way, we have a Discord, link in the description as always, but many of you have probably already heard that, Lauren's working a job now and I'm job hunting as well. And we're basically taking a step back from working full-time at the channel so that, again, we could generate some capital in order to acquire better gear and produce higher quality content of the quality and ambition that we would have liked to begin with. So that's basically our official position where we're at right now. And I apologize because that means for the time being, there is going to be a little bit of a lack in terms of variety of content, but in the long term, you could expect bigger and better things. So generally speaking, the ratio is expect less videos, with the exception of Resident Roleplay, but higher quality content when it does arrive. That being said, we're still working on a bunch of things. Some of you may have seen I edited a stunt reel for Lauren recently, and that may lead to other things, but the primary reason I put that together, and the reason Lauren and I shot professional headshots, which we now use as our avatars on a lot of social media and whatnot, is because we're actually going to be launching a website. So that is something that is going to be coming in the very near future, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, the website's basically going to be like a portfolio type of thing where all of our content is congregated in one place, and you can find links to all our various things that we are involved in. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. That's one thing I'm very much looking forward to.
So as a quick voiceover insert, since I forgot to actually talk about this when I shot the video, another thing that is currently in early development are recap videos for Resident Roleplay, which will basically allow new viewers to catch up on the story of Resident Roleplay without having to go through the entire series, and I would basically make one for each story arc. So that's something that I've been working at for a little bit, and that is going to be coming in the near future here. Anyway, back to the video.
But I think those are the primary points that I wished to talk about. There is a lot more that I could say, but I won't, because we're holding a lot of stuff pretty close to the chest, a lot of secret projects that are in early development. But for now, we're in a bit of a hibernation mode, storing up for the winter, if you will. And then once we unleash all of the things that we've been building up, hopefully you'll see the fruits of our labor. Even in this update video, you can actually see a little bit of the reflection of how much our production value is going to be increasing. I mean, we've got like a lighting setup for the first time for this, whereas we normally just sort of do point and shoot for these kind of vlogs and updates type stuff. So yeah, that's just a small taster of things to come, and I'm super excited for some of the stuff that I know is coming. But like I said, for the time being, it may appear like we are lacking for content, and that is just something we're going to have to put up with because our time is going to be extremely limited. Our time was very limited before, and now it's going to be even more limited. So hope you guys stick around. We definitely have plenty of desire to continue with some of the stuff that we used to do on this channel, fight scenes, short films, things like that, but just on a bigger and better scale. So I'm just sort of rambling at this point. I think I've repeated myself on a few points a couple of times, but I'm sure it will come together in the edit. That being said, we welcome your feedback. Obviously, you can get in touch with us pretty easily through our social media or Discord or the comment section, and we're watching that kind of stuff. And if you have any particular content that you enjoy seeing from us that you would like to see more of, feel free to let us know, because oftentimes we don't necessarily know until people tell us. Now, of course, Resident Roleplay is doing very well. Lots of people seem to be watching that, and we're grateful for that because we have a ton of fun with it, and I absolutely love running it. But yeah, in regards to other projects, I'm very curious to see what people would like to see more of. But like I said, that's all I'm able to divulge for now. Again, sorry if this all comes as bad news or a disappointment, but you'll see the payoff in the long term in the future, and I really hope all of you guys stick around with us for that. Until next time, take care. God bless.